And welcome back. In one of our previous videos, we talked about what is the right flooring for you. And one of the products that we talked about was natural stone, my personal favorite. In this video, we're going to go into a deeper dive of natural stone. What types of natural stones are there? What are the cost factors? What do I need to know if I want to use natural stone? And is it right for me? And what should I know before I make my decision? Let's jump right into it. First and foremost, what are the different types of natural stones, right? Natural stone encompasses a lot of different things. For example, it includes marble, limestone, it includes granite, soapstone, bluestone, quartzite, onyx. There is a ton of natural stones out there. In terms of how that directs your decision making, probably not going to mean too much for you. It's going to be more of an aesthetic decision once you're entering the natural stone realm, because under the natural stone realm, you're going to pretty much live by the same rules. So pick what looks beautiful to you, and then from there, this video is still going to help you in terms of how do you take care of the material, what are you looking for in terms of price point, and some of the other things that you need to consider. So in front of me, I have two pieces of marble. Marble's my favorite, so that's what I'm going to focus on. This is a lilac, and this is the Arabescato or Bico Rosa. Arabescata or Bico Rosa. Beautiful, beautiful marble. Marble's really cool because basically it is just limestone with a little bit of a glow up to it, whereas limestone, really interesting little fun fact for you, is typically formed over a lot of years from the ocean floor. So in limestone, you'll actually see little tiny seashells or fossils that have formed in that limestone over years and was compressed into the product that you see. So when you're walking on a limestone floor, in theory, you're walking on what was once thousands or millions or whatever years ago, the ocean floor. Marble is the same concept, but it's fancier. It gets more colors, the calcium deposits, all these different things can factor into how those colors start wisping through the stone. Marble is certainly one of the ones that's going to give you the most variation in terms of colors, streaking, all of those different things. Limestones are typically more cohesive, and then when you start jumping into the quartzites or the granites or the onyxes, that's where it's going to get a little bit more traditional in style in terms of its color options. And then when you start getting into the onyx and the slates and the quartzites, that's a whole different world of color options and feels and finishes that you can consider as well. But let's talk about some of the pros to natural stone as a whole. My favorite part, and this is where you just gotta really sit back and appreciate it, is every single piece is a work of art. Mother Nature took a paintbrush and gracefully put all of this into work over thousands of years, and then they took it in massive blocks and they chopped it out of a mountain, and then they fabricated it and slowly put it through a bread slicer and cut it into slabs, and then they might have taken it even a step further and cut that down into tiles, and then a step further and through a water jet machine to make it into incredible mosaics. Every single one of those came from the earth. That is such a cool talking piece. It's such a cool thing that when you step on it, you're stepping on history. So that's one of the major pros of natural stone. It's a luxury material. Not going to put it any other way. It can be more expensive, but you get so much more out of it. Here's a number one thing I want you to take away from this video, if nothing else. Natural stone is not for everyone. If you're going to look at this stone, and this happens a lot, you look at this piece and you're like, I love it. It's what I want, it's what I need. And then when it comes to your house and you see a bunch of pieces that potentially have some more of this color, then more of that color, and then more of that color, and you're like, whoa, it doesn't look anything like the piece I saw in the showroom. It's not for you, okay? Natural stone has movement, it has variation. That's part of its beauty. And if you're looking at it and you're saying to yourself, I love the essence of it, I love the vibe of it, then natural stone may be for you. So please keep that in mind when you're looking at natural stone. I would hate to talk somebody out of natural stone. I put it all over my house. But you do got to know what you're getting involved with there. In addition to that, some of the other pros that come with it is your ability to take stains out. If something goes in, it can come out. You can refinish it if you get scuffed up over time. There's professionals that will go out and repolish it. You can change the finish. Say you have a polished floor and you want it to be honed because you're getting a little older and you don't want to slip. You can go in and re-hone that floor if it's got natural stone in there. There's a lot of different ways that you can finish it. They all come in slabs typically, so if you want your curbs, your bench, your vanity all to match your beautiful tile walls, you can do that. Some of the cons to consider, and I don't think there's many because I'm a marble guy or a stone guy, but some of the cons that are important to note is the durability when it comes to its porousness, right? It can stain. It will stain if you don't seal it properly. It should be sealed after installation, and then, depending on its usage, you should be sealing it every year, sometimes even more often, sometimes less often if you don't use it. But you gotta maintain it. It requires maintenance, it requires love. It's a work of art, you gotta love it. That is one of the cons if you are not interested in maintaining your floors. Don't pick natural stone. One of the other things you have to consider is the cost, right? Now, there is a huge range when it comes to natural stone in terms of cost. I mean, I see things that are upwards of $100 a square foot. If you're talking slabs, $300, $400 a square foot. There's also stones that are gonna be certainly in the $7 to $8 range and everywhere in between. Typically though, when you're looking at a natural stone and comparing it to, say, a porcelain tile, ceramic tile, hardwood, whatever it may be, you are gonna be looking at a higher price point. You're also gonna be looking at a higher price point on the install side. Stones are a little bit more difficult to work with. They can break a little bit easier. They're more expensive. There's more to consider. There's more that go involved to it. So the installer is going to charge you more to put this in than he would, say, one of those other materials that I just listed. Okay, so you're sitting on the edge of your seat and you're saying to yourself, my gosh, I love the way that it looks, but I'm afraid of this maintenance thing, this sealing thing you're talking about. I'm here to ease those concerns for you, everyone. The sealing process itself, very simple. Anybody can do it. I am not an installer, and I sealed all of my countertops and all of my stone in my house. You wipe it on, you let it dry a little bit, you wipe it off, the bottle tells you how to do it, you'll be done in 15 minutes. Miracle 511 is one of my personal favorites that I like to use. We carry all the Miracle brands of sealers. They're gonna work for anything from the H2O Plus with the Porous Plus, all the way from, regular sealers to higher end sealers for different types of stone, different types of quartzite or granite or whatever. They're gonna have the full product offering and we carry it all here. So if you need any of that, reach out, let me know. I'm happy to help. I can also direct you to how to find it wherever you are. Sealers are important. Use a good one. There's no reason to save $10 on a sealer when you have a $5,000 bathroom. Pick the good one. Do the right thing. You'll be happier in the end. All right. We've covered a lot of different things here, including how to seal your stone, what products to be on the lookout for when you're doing that, what kind of price point to be prepared for when you walk into a store and you have in your mind that I want natural stone. You've decided if you're not a natural stone person, or if you are a natural stone person and you love the beauty and the essence that comes with every snowflake, I like to call it piece of marble, where they're all different. You got all the information you would need to go in there and look at these natural stones. Ask the question, what type of natural stone is it? Then you can go deeper into that with the person you're working with and say, okay, well, do I have to treat onyx different than I have to treat, say, limestone, slate, or whatever? Those are the questions that you're going to want to ask. Get as much information as you can. I implore you to lean into the fact that natural stone can create one of the most mesmerizing, beautiful, and exciting finished looks of any of the materials that we've talked about in any of the past videos. It is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful material that deserves to be put in any one of the spaces that you're going to spend some time in, because it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel like you did something right, because you took the time and you went and put something in there that was worthwhile. Natural stone is certainly a great option for you if you care about that. If you found that this video was helpful, did you learn something? Hit subscribe, hit like, give me a little bit of love here, because we're trying to get this information out to some of the people that would benefit from knowing this before they start making their decisions. If you have any questions about anything you've seen in any of these videos, reach out. I'm Tile Kyle. I would love to help you out. I'd love to get you the information that you need, and we've been doing this as a family over 150 years probably. So we've seen it all, and we want to be able to help you. So please, let me know if there's anything we can do for you, and have a great day.